Welcome to this week's Random Recipe Rush. Today Matt's gone to the shops and got lots of produce. So we look to have some carrots, capsicum, onions, some leeks, and there's some Osso Buco. He would have grabbed that because it's on special, so ticketed items are often his favourite. So I've decided with this produce I'm going to make an Osso Buco, and instead of pasta he did get some potatoes, so I'm going to make some gnocchi. So I have cut up some of my onions and some garlic and dicing up some carrots, and now I'm dicing up some capsicum and some leeks. That's all been washed and diced and ready to go. To prepare my Osso Buco, I'm going to put some flour into a bowl. We use gluten-free flour because I'm celiac, and we're going to season the Osso Buco and dampen it dry with a paper towel. Then we're going to coat it in some flour and put it aside. In a large cast iron pan, I'm going to pop in some olive oil. I'm going to put all the diced veggies in. I'm going to put some Italian herbs and my garlic and some seasoning, some salt. And then I'm going to start frying that up until it's wilted. Bit of pepper in there as well. And while that's cooking, I'm browning off my Osso Buco. I've also chucked in some beef stock into the pot, and I'm just letting that simmer. As that simmers down, I'm adding in 2 tins of diced tomatoes and some balsamic vinegar. And I'm just letting that simmer away for a little while as the Osso Buco browns. And I want a nice coating on that Osso Buco. So all 5 large pieces of Osso Buco go into the sauce, and that cooks and simmers for about 30 minutes and goes into the oven on low for about 5 hours. While that's cooking, I'm making my gnocchi. So I have my cooled cooked potatoes, and I have mashed them up, and then I've added about 180 grams of flour to about 500 grams of potato. I've chucked in an egg, and I've chucked in some seasoning, and I have blitzed that up, and I've put the flour back in on the bench, and I've rolled that into gnocchi, and I've cut that up into little pillows. That's boiled and floated to the top, and now I've scooped that out of my boiling pot, and you can eat it as is. They're nice and soft and fluffy just like that. But my family prefers to have them in burnt butter sage. So as they sit in the fridge and they cool down, I pull them back out later when my Osso Buco is ready, and I fry them up in the pan with some fresh sage from the garden and some butter until they're nice and crispy. I add a little bit of salt to that as well just to season them, and I fry them off. My kids love having this with some Parmesan cheese. You can see the Osso Buco is beautiful. And of course we're serving that up, and we're going to get the ultimate taste test from the shopper himself and see if he really likes this dish. What's the verdict?